Welcome back to Ballboy Media. Today I approach on a more somber note as we talk about the new scandal that has just dropped in the NBA. Terry Rozier, who we know to be a veteran of around 10 years in basketball, definitely not a household name, but definitely a guy that people recognize. He is currently under investigation for a betting probe, and here's what you need to know about it. So this is all information from the Wall Street Journal. I believe they were the first to break the news. I also want to credit Chris Haynes. I just saw his tweet, and that's what led me to make this impromptu video. So the federal prosecution right now that is you know investigating this case is investigating Rozier's involvement currently. Those involved, as I said, make up the same ring as Jonte Porter's. As we know, Porter was banned for life from the NBA, and I believe he is currently in federal prison due to a betting scandal in which, he was having people bet his own unders. This is, disheartening. It was disheartening when it happened once, now twice. Obviously, we know that Rozier is much more, you know, revered as a player as Jonte Porter. Porter was, definitely more of a role player, whereas we've seen Rozier take a much bigger role in his time in the NBA. Regardless, this is a horrible thing. The inquiry is part of an ongoing government probe that they've been doing, and the scandal allegedly began and took place in 2023. At this time, Terry Rozier was with the Hornets, from where he arrived in a sign-and trade with the Celtics a couple of years earlier. Overall, my thoughts on this are that this is just a disheartening situation. Now, you never want to see this happen in sports, and although this is only the second case I can remember in the NBA, it has happened, 20 plus times over football's history, and we've definitely seen an uptick over time. One thing that concerns me is that it's going to keep going up. This is now something that I never even thought would happen before, and now it's happened twice in 2 years, and obviously it's been steadily at, roughly 5 players a year in the NFL are getting suspended for gambling. This is a major problem facing our sport with players, potentially, as we're seeing in this Rozier investigation, fixing their own lines, purposely playing bad, purposely going under, and it's just horrible to see, and it ruins the integrity of the sport when people do this. Obviously, I'm hoping this isn't true, but from the information I've gathered, I can say that, it doesn't look good for Rozier. I just wanted to make an impromptu video on it. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next episode.